4. Here's 3, 2, and one team. You're here for another 10 seconds. And hammer curl to row. Get those shoulders pushed out of the ears. Beautiful team, forwards engaged. Excellent work. Beautiful. Here's 5. Here's 4. Your head, and you don't want it to fall, so chest stays nice and level. Okay, we got 10 seconds left here. Alright, all these things take into account. Beautiful. So you're gonna make the decision. Okay, not much, just a little bit.
I was working a good 6 hours and I didn't even get up. That is the thing you don't do. And I did that. I've been working on emails and getting some automation systems set up so I can talk with you guys that are on my email list, because I know that I have been stagnant about doing those things. It's only one of me, but I finally got the first set of emails going. And I actually have a new freebie. It is 5 smart, fast breaking recipes that I created into a mini ebook, and that I think that you guys might appreciate it. Just, some tips on how to break the fast in the right way, the smart way, especially if you're doing an extended type of fast, right? So I would like those key little things. So it's another version of a cheat guide in helping you with more specifics. And the recipes are definitely very good and very tasty, and things that I eat all the time. Reinventing yourself is not that difficult to do. It really isn't. After you've been planning for so many months or even years, in my case, to make a change with your life, and also because being under a certain amount of duress, it can cause many, many problems, and your own health is in jeopardy, as we know. And when we're in our 50s, the body remembers what you've done to it over your 20s and 30s and 40s, and it almost seems like it could be a tsunami if you ignore the signs. I ended up going to urgent care, and I had mentioned this, I think, in my live video, and I ended up going to urgent care because I thought I was having some type of heart issue. I won't say like a heart attack, but I did have pain in my chest, and I know that women have different types of symptoms that may not look like a heart attack. Basically, it was more of a panic attack or an anxiety attack. If I had been at work, I probably would have ignored these signs. And so I'm grateful that I went anyway and figured out what I need to do, because I do need to get my tests done on, like a stress test and anything that regards heart disease, because it does run in my family quite a bit. So that's a reminder to you too. What are the signs that are alerting you to get checked? Preventative is everything. And holistic medicines and holistic practices and treatments don't matter if you're already having really horrible signs. Keep that in mind. If you don't have any signs of ailments, this is the time to be preventative, right? That means exercise, diet, fasting, and reinventing yourself and changing the things that are causing you stress and trauma. But I think there's a misconception about my video about changing your life and leaving corporate America. By no means am I asking anyone to leave their job. That's totally up to you. But what I do advocate for is making a plan, and making a plan that suits you and gives you some comfort, that you're setting up a serious cushion for yourself before you make that kind of move. And the other thing that I think is a misconception is that people think I'm retired. And now I do believe in the FIRE movement, independent, being free from the 9-to-5 job as early as you can in your life. I think that's wonderful. I'm not there yet. I still need to make income to continue to invest in my retirement. So how do I do that? Non-traditionally. I find ways, get gig work, freelance, do my online business, which is at a crawl. It's baby steps to get to where you're going, to replace the income that I was making, which was well over 6 figures. That's going to take me some time. And I have to be patient, and I'm okay with that. And it's okay if I make, half the money or even 30%. I'd probably still be happy. You all know that the most important reason for me leaving the job, besides being burnt out in my own health issues, is taking care of my mom as a caregiver and her primary caregiver. I must be on top of my game so that I don't let her down. It's about doing what works for you. Reinventing yourself may not even mean that you leave a job. Maybe it means taking a lesser type of job that will cut down your stress. Maybe it means leaving a relationship that's toxic. It can mean so many different things about how you reinvent yourself. Maybe it's just getting a haircut. Voila, you reinvented yourself. Losing the 10 or 15, 20 pounds that you're trying to get rid of. Maybe it's something you've been struggling there. All I know is if you don't decrease significantly the stress in your life, you won't be able to make those adjustments in the other categories of your life. And that means if you're trying to lose weight, the weight will hang on, especially in menopause. Our hormones control almost everything in our body. And if it's not some kind of, not necessarily balance completely, because we probably will never get there, but if we can calm things down, like the cortisol levels, things like that, insulin, then the weight would naturally come off. Getting to the root of all these ailments and chaos that is causing these medical issues and physical manifestations. And that's it. I'm working backwards to figure out the pieces in my life that I can improve and that I can become better and that I can be the person that I really know that I am. Do you know yourself? Truly, do you know yourself? And finding that purpose of why we're on the earth. Bottom line is, yeah, I'm spiritual, I'm a Christian, and I believe in Jesus Christ. And if that bothers people, that's too bad. I really pray for you and I worry for you. But if it bothers you, I'm so sorry. But I'm not going to stop talking about the wonderful things that God has done in my life and kept me on track. Because I've been there. I've been around and, I've been there and I understand that I've done some stupid things and made stupid decisions and mistakes. But the difference with me is that I forgive myself and I know that God has forgiven me as well. And that's all that matters to me on this earth. Because if he doesn't forgive me, I'm screwed. And so is anybody else. So choose to believe and have faith. That's a powerful thing to have when you make a change. It'll keep you on track. And I'm not saying it's not going to be difficult and it's not hard, because it's very hard. But what I am saying is give yourself a pat on the back for making an adjustment in your life that gets you to the goal of what you're trying to achieve. That's all. I didn't have much to say today or this week. Take a look at that guide about breaking the fast. My next video, I will be doing an extended fast. I'm going to shoot for 72 hours. I'm not going to put a lot of rules in place on me, but I'm going to shoot for 72 hours so I can do a cleanse and reset. And I have a wonderful fermented probiotic and prebiotic that I've used years ago, and I'm very happy to use it again. And I'll share that with you all for the next video. So thanks again for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you as always. And always remember, you can begin again. And we are. Cheers.